The Nancy's Vision Youth Turkey Hunt. It's getting bigger every year. Hello everybody, I'm Don Jacobs and I'm here in a rainy Susquehanna County at Outdoor Insiders. And we're gonna go wild with Discover NEPA on the Youth Turkey Day. Now it's an organized hunt here in Susquehanna County called Nancy's Vision. And the organizer is Jeff Wallis.
We're at the Outdoor Insiders up in New Milford, and we're at Nancy's Vision Youth Turkey Hunt. This is the 5th annual Nancy's Vision. And what it is, Don, is we have all the young turkey hunters throughout several counties, and some from New York State this year because the seasons coincide. They go out and they hunt with their dads, their moms, their mentors, their families. When they're done hunting, they all assemble here. It's kind of a big party for everyone. We have a contest. All the birds are scored. At the end, the highest scoring, the top 10 highest scoring birds get some really nice prizes, some really nice awards. It's called Nancy's Vision in memory of my late wife, Nancy. Besides being the greatest person on earth, was a pediatric nurse. And her main interest in life was caring for children, specifically those that had some health challenges. So she passed away in 2020. Of course, Hunter and I were devastated. About a year later, we started to come out of it a little bit and said, hey, we have to continue to keep Mom's legacy alive. We have to continue to do good things that she did when she was alive. So we kind of brainstormed a little bit, and actually Hunter said, let's have a turkey contest, because of course his life is tied up a lot with turkey hunting and turkey calling. So we decided we'd have a little contest. Maybe we'd raise a few bucks and donate it locally. We started to research a little bit, and we found out right away this thing was going to get bigger than we could handle. So I'd heard of 𝗄𝗏, and I got a hold of Dr. Marty Brunson. Never met him before, never talked to him before. We had a great conversation, and he enabled us to get this thing rolling.
I'm 𝗄𝗏 Tompkins, and this is my daughter, Olivia.
And you're successful this morning.
Yeah,
Tell me about that.
Oh, it was awesome. It was her first turkey, so it was pretty exciting.
First hunt for her too?
No, it was probably like her 5th hunt, but first turkey that we finally got.
So you could have slept in this morning. You could be nice and dry, but you decided to hunt with your father. Congratulations. Tell me about the hunt. Were you excited?
I was nervous at the time, but when I shot it, it was exciting.
Yeah? Did it go right down?
Yeah.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you.
So are you going to keep on hunting?
I might after that.
You might? You're not sure yet?
No.
Well, congratulations. That's what this hunt is all about,
Awesome.
right?
Thank you so much.
So they shoot a bird and they bring it in here. What happens then?
Okay, they shoot a bird, they bring it in. We have a scoring tent, and we have several committee members, we're all volunteers, that do a fantastic job scoring those birds. We use the National Wild Turkey Federation scoring method. In other words, they weigh the bird, they add to the weight the beard length times 2, and then they add that to the spur length times 10. So it's a regular, pretty sophisticated scoring method. And the kids get pretty competitive. So our gang that's in the scoring booth, we leave them alone when they're scoring because they take it real serious.
Who are you guys, and tell me about your hunt?
I'm Ryan 𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗏. This is my son Kyle 𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗏. This is his first gobbler hunt, and we're from Carbondale, PA. We had him gobbling this morning. We had a little gun misfunction this morning, which ended up almost losing the bird because we had to get another gun. But they came in and had a hen with them, and he's about 10 yards.
Within 10 yards.
Yeah, within 10 yards, he come walking right up on us.
So first turkey.
First turkey.
Are you hooked now?
Yeah,
It's an addictive sport, you
it
know?
really is.
Yeah, well, congratulations on that, and keep on hunting, my friend.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you, sir.
and good luck in the contest.
Yeah.
We're still very friendly with 𝗄𝗏. We still donate money to 𝗄𝗏, but we also do local things in the community. We do school scholarships. We do Forest City High School. We're doing Lakeland High School this year. They're healthcare scholarships in Nancy's memory, of course. Plus, we donate to local kids that may be having some health challenges. So it's all about the kids. You know, Nancy always said, you got to try to make everybody's day just a little bit better. And that's what Nancy's Vision is all about. Well, we're very fortunate. We raise money through sponsorships and donations, and we've been getting donations and sponsorships since the first of the year. We've had some corporations step up and really donate some nice money. Today is a day when we raise a lot of money as well. We have silent auction. We have raffles. So yeah, today is also about fundraising. Unfortunately, today's a pretty miserable day. So hopefully we're still going to have a bunch of people in here that are going to want to spend some money to help kids.
Tell me your name and tell me his name.
Billy Jenkins, and this is Axel Jenkins.
And you shot that turkey? Tell me, was it exciting?
Yes.
It's bigger than you, you know.
Yeah.
You know, the head is almost touching the ground.
Yeah.
Is it getting too heavy to carry?
Yeah.
Give it to your dad.
Give it to me.
How was the hunt? Good?
Excellent.
Yeah?
9 o'clock this morning, we had 2 birds come in early, and then they wouldn't come off the ridge. And then 40 minutes later, got this guy coming in, came to 16 yards, and
Bang.
smoked him with the 410.
With a 410. Congratulations, my friend. That's awesome. Congratulations.
Great job. Thank you.
At the end of all the birds coming in, at 2 p.m. is the cutoff. Gives kids time to hunt, even if they have to hunt up until noon. If kids are coming from an hour away, want to make sure they can get here. And at the end of all that, we take the top 10 scoring birds. Those top 10 get an award. We have a dear friend, Sandy Brady, who makes really cool original awards. And they also get prizes, a shotgun, a turkey mount, some gift certificates to the Outdoor Insiders. Every young hunter that's here gets something. Scoring is officially closed. And I have an amazing, this just amazes me. We brought in 70 turkeys. Crazy. So the scoring committee, they've worked real hard. They're going to grab something to eat quick. They're going to go inside. They're going to calculate the scores. So we should have all those scores in about a half an hour. All right, thank you.
So you help the community. You organize an event in honor of your wife, in memory of your wife. What do you think the kids that are involved in it take home today?
Well, see, that's the thing. That's the beauty of this thing. What I think, that's a great question, because I think these kids, when they come here and they get a handle on what's going on, they get a feeling for what's going on, at a young age, they're going to start to think, hey, you know what? It's not all about me. You know, I'm pretty lucky, you know, but there's kids out there that aren't as lucky as I am. So I think it instills in those kids from a young age, it's up to everybody to try to make everybody's day a little bit better. And hey, listen, I might complain about something because I didn't get a new pair of sneakers, but there's somebody out there that's a lot worse than I am. So that's the other big part of Nancy's vision as far as I'm concerned. It gets these kids thinking from a very young age that everybody's not as lucky as they are. And even at that young age, they should do something, anything they can do to help somebody that might not be as fortunate as they are.
So even though there were prizes awarded, I'm going to say memories were made by everyone having a great time here at Nancy's Vision. Now, for this episode of Go Wild with Discover NEPA and all the other episodes, you can go to discovernepa.com or subscribe on YouTube.